Oh, exception handling we are talking about. What do you mean by the exception handling? So while executing the SQL queries, if there is any error happen, so what we supposed to do? Okay, so that kind of decision making we can call it as exception handling. Okay, అంటే SQL స్టేట్మెంట్స్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అయ్యేటప్పుడు ఒక ఎర్రర్ వస్తే దాన్ని ప్రోగ్రామాటికల్ గా హౌ టు హ్యాండిల్ ఇట్ అనే కాన్సెప్టే ఎక్సెప్షన్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్. దీనికే ఇంకో నేమ్ ఎర్రర్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్. ఓకే, సీక్వెల్ లో ఎలా చేస్తామంటే విత్ ద హెల్ప్ ఆఫ్ ట్రై క్యాచ్ బ్లాక్. ఓకే, విత్ ద హెల్ప్ ఆఫ్ ట్రై క్యాచ్ బ్లాక్. This is already I have explained yesterday, but still I would like to explain it one more time. Okay, so let me keep the heading comments. Okay, syntax for exception handling: begin try, end try, begin catch, end catch. Okay, here we supposed to write the SQL statements, our logic. So here if there is any error happened, here we supposed to write the exception. Okay, handle errors. Okay, actually while using these try catch blocks we have totally two functions: rise error and throw. These two functions can be used to throw the error. What kind of error? Either system errors or user defined errors. The first thing, types of errors are two. Okay, one is system error messages, B, user defined error messages. System error messages means built in system. So these error messages they're in system table called sys messages. Okay, so let me show you. If you fire the query, okay, these all are the error messages in different languages. Our English language ID is 1033. This is the error code, this is the severity, and this is the error message. Okay, every error it will have some unique ID that is nothing but the error, this ID column. Okay, severity means, I mean, there are different types of 5 types of severities is there in the SQL server, like DB level, table level, like different levels is there. Okay, so whenever your SQL query was executing, by the time, you know, the SQL server engine will take care of these all error messages while executing your SQL query. Okay, so when it comes to the user defined, what do you mean by the user defined? You know, sometimes we supposed to implement our own error messages as per your business logic. Okay, for example, you have written one stored procedure. It's a kind of complex logic. So where you supposed to use your own error messages. You know, by the time, you know, that error messages we can create. So in this table only, okay, and that error messages we can use it in our program. Okay, the first thing, how to insert the user defined error messages into this sys messages. there is a one stored procedure, sp underscore, what is the error message? Sp underscore add message. 1 second. Yeah. Sp underscore add message. So it will totally accept the number of parameters. For example, the first parameter is error ID. The next one is severity. And here we're supposed to give error description. Okay. Here we're supposed to give error description. So for example, you cannot pass value one error message I would like to use as part of my program. So if you see the error message is added, that's what it is showing. Commands completed successfully. If you fire the table again, so if you see here, this is the same way. How to delete the error message means sp underscore delete messages. Delete message. Drop message, not delete. Drop message. Okay. You're supposed to give only error number. That's it. Okay. This is these two types of error messages. This is all about. Next, we can talk about the raise error and throw. So with the help of these two functions, okay, we can throw the errors in the catch block. For example, I have select 1 divided by 0. Is it possible for divided by? So it is not possible. That is what it is showing, like divided by 0 error encountered. If you see here, message 8134, that is nothing but a message ID, error message ID. Level is 16, state is 1, line number 30. It is properly returning the line number as well. Okay. So when it comes to the 8134, the error message is this one. Okay. If you want to check it in the table, simply write the query. Where error equal to 8134. Okay. If you see here, this is the one divided by 0 error encountered. So it was written number of 22 records actually, but our language is only English, right? So that's what our server state is in English. That's what it was written, only this error message. Okay. For example, how to handle this error in the exception handling with the help of try catch block. So first, begin try, end try. So begin catch, end catch. Okay. First, let's keep this statement in the try block. In the catch block, we can use raise error. Okay. So here we can use, the error message, like for example, error message, this one. State. Raise error. Okay. Now you can see. So for example, I would like to return my user defined error message. Okay. Why? Because I have dropped the message. Now that's what it is. So you cannot divide it by 0. Okay. This is my error message I would like to add. So this value I would like to pass it here. Now you can see whichever the error message we have given it here, the same error message it was written. Okay. So another method also, like with the help of throw function, we can. Okay. THROW, throw. This one without giving, any parameter like error number, state, okay, severity, it will return system error message. For example, if you want to give user defined error message ID and the state and this one. So by the time, for example, I would like to remove this. I don't know why it is. Okay. So let's fire it. Incorrect syntax near. What is the problem? Is it expecting this? Why it is throwing the error here? Let me check. Let me check in Google. I don't remember the syntax for the throw. In SQL Server. Okay. Oh, you supposed to give in such a way. So here if you see, so instead of they are giving error ID and as well as error message description and the severity. Okay, so I will do the same. For example, what was the error message I would like to do? Okay. Comma 1. Okay, for example, now you can see. Okay, in such a way, we can use the throw function as well. Okay, with the help of these two functions, we can throw the user defined error messages as well as system defined error messages. So, and one more thing is in the catch block, we have some system functions. For example, this is the one which I have taken statement. Okay, here we have some functions is there like error underscore number. Okay, error underscore line. Okay, and also okay, error underscore message, error underscore procedure means I will explain everyone. Error underscore severity, error underscore state. Okay, actually these all are the functions element. These functions it should be available only in the catch block. Error number ante endi. So whenever error was thrown by the time, the error number is nothing but this one message ID. Error line is nothing but line number 46, where which SQL statement it is got error, that error line number. Error message means this error description. Okay, error procedure means, for example, you have implemented the try catch block in the stored procedure. That stored procedure name it will return. Okay, when it comes to the error severity, so the state of, I mean, the error severity it will return like 16 or 15. Okay, and the error state, okay, so error state it will return. For example, this is the one which I have written. So if you see here, so error number is 8134 and error line is, of course, in this, in your entire statement, second line. Okay, when it comes to the error message, this is the error message, and when it comes to the error procedure, this is the null because this is not a stored procedure, it's an inline query. Okay, when it comes to the error severity, that is 16, error state is 1. Okay, మరి ఈ ఫంక్షన్స్ వల్ల యూజ్ ఏంది, అసలు వీటిని ఎందుకు క్యాచ్ బ్లాక్ లో యూజ్ చేస్తాము అంటే, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ వేర్ యూ హ్యావ్ ఎ సిచ్యువేషన్, okay, where you have a situation, you want to capture the log. You want to capture the log in one of the log table with these all information. So by the time we can use these functions. Okay, and also I would like to use the throw function to throw the error. Okay, so let's check it. Okay, so when these functions are using, by the time we're supposed to capture in one log table, and also if you want to throw the error, then we can use this throw function. Okay, to throw the error. Okay, so otherwise this throw function you can keep it before. Okay, so these functions are very useful if you want to capture the logs. So for example, I have a one query. Which query can I pick? For example, where is your joins? I will pick that query. Okay, where is that in batch? Your joins query. I need any one of the query. For example, either match statement or anything. For example, okay. For example, this is the query which I have written. Okay, I would like to keep this in exception handling. Begin try. Okay, this is end try. Okay, begin catch, end catch. So here what I supposed to do, I would like to capture the errors into my one error log table. So first let me create one table which can hold the all error messages. Okay, for example, data processing errors. Okay, so here I would like to keep error ID, that is integer identity. I would like to give, it's an auto increment number. Okay, next error number, that is nothing but error ID. I mean, every error message it will have some unique ID, right? That's what that is. And error message. Okay, this is nvarchar. I would like to give max. Okay, so nvarchar max. Okay, next error proc procedure name. That is also I would like to give nvarchar 1000. Okay, next error line number, for example. Okay, so this one I would like to give integer. Error severity, so this is also I would like to give integer. Error state, for example. Of course, otherwise this is fair enough for me. These columns. Okay, this is my log table. If there is any failures are happening in my query, I would like to capture those errors in this table. Okay, so first write it. Okay, select first error ID we need. Okay, so I would like to take error number as error number, comma, okay, error message as this error message column, and error procedure as, okay, error proc. Next, error line number, error line as, okay, error line number. For that one, I would like to keep the insert into, okay, insert into this table. So I would like to give the column names like error message, error proc, it was returning null, right? So that's what I will do. Inline query ani hard code chesta. Merge query, inline merge query. Okay. For example, error proc or else ఇక్కడ కాదు మనం హార్డ్ కోడ్ చేయాల్సింది ఇక్కడ. ఓకే, error proc, error line number. Okay, so below I would like to throw out the exception as well. Okay, perfect. Incorrect syntax near thrown out. What was that? Okay, for example, this is the one. Okay, where is the my statement? If there is any error happen, it will be captured in the table. Okay, something here it is. There is a incorrect syntax near try block. What was that? Yeah, this is the one we supposed to include. Yeah, if you see, there is no errors actually, so it was went successfully. Okay, for example, the same statement I would like to use it for another ones. Okay, ఈ select statement పెడదాం. Image తీసేసేయండి. Okay, okay, now you can see. So divided by 0, error encountered. Here one row affected. That means it was loaded the data into this table, one record. Okay, so you can capture the log along with the exception function like throw function. So at the same time, it will insert the error record into the log table and it will throw the error. Okay, so this is the way we supposed to do the error handling. Okay, so here I have shown you only one match statement, but you know, whichever the queries you guys are going to write, either select query or DML queries or whatever queries. So everything you can keep it in, you have flexibility to keep it in try block. And in the catch block, you're supposed to capture the log, error log messages. And also if you want to show the exception to throw out, then we can use the throw function or rise error. Okay, rise error అనే function వచ్చేసరికి 2012 వర్షన్ బిఫోర్ వర్షన్స్ కి ఉంది, ఇప్పుడు కూడా ఉంది రైజ్ ఎర్రర్ అనేది. బట్ ఏంటంటే 2012 ఆన్వర్డ్స్ త్రో ఫంక్షన్ ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేశారు. ఇదేంటంటే మోర్ యాక్యురేట్ అనమాట. ఓకే, రైజ్ ఎర్రర్ తోటి అనేది వెరీ ఓల్డ్ అనమాట. 2008 2005 సీక్వెల్ సర్వర్ వర్షన్స్ ఉన్నాయి కదా, అప్పటి నుంచి ఉంది రైజ్ ఎర్రర్ అనేది. సో త్రో అనేది 2012 వర్షన్ నుంచి వాళ్ళు ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేసింది. సో ఈవెన్ మైక్రోసాఫ్ట్ కూడా సజెస్ట్ చేస్తుంది ఏంటంటే ఓన్లీ యూజ్ ద త్రో ఫంక్షన్, డోంట్ గో విత్ ద రైజ్ ఎర్రర్. ఓకే, ఎందుకంటే సమ్ టైమ్స్ రైజ్ ఎర్రర్ అనేది ఇట్ విల్ నాట్ త్రో ది ఎగ్జాక్ట్ లైన్ నెంబర్ అండ్ సమ్ టైమ్స్ ఇట్స్ నాట్ ద ఎగ్జాక్ట్ సివియారిటీ ఆర్ స్టేట్. ఓకే, బట్ త్రో అనేది యాక్యురేట్ గా రిటర్న్ చేస్తుంది వాటి విషయంలో. సో అందువల్ల సో దే ఆర్ సజెస్టింగ్ టు యూజ్ ద త్రో ఫంక్షన్. ఓకే, so this is about the exception handling. Okay, so here there is a one more concept.